Hey Jonathan, thanks for coming in. I understand you've been working hard and all. You're doing a great job, but it's just not clicking for you, it seems like. You're just not doing it. You don't know what you're doing, I guess, or something. Either way, you're fired, man. We can't have you around anymore.
Well, you never really gave me much of a warning here. You never told me how to improve or...
Yeah, but that's on you to figure it out. If you don't want to put in the extra time to figure out how to do it, that's not on us, that's on you. We don't have time to babysit you,
Okay, I'm a little surprised by this, honestly, but am I getting any severance pay? Is there...
Ooh, normally we don't do this. You talk to HR, but he's a pretty tough nut to crack trying to give out severance pay, though. Good luck with that.
I mean, are you sure this decision's final? Is there anything...
Oh, yeah, completely final. This I about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so that's it.
Well,
Goodbye. Don't let the door hit you. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you for meeting with me today. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss your termination. As you know, I've given you a verbal warning, a first written warning, and a second written warning regarding your lack of getting work done. Now I'm here with you and an HR representative to discuss your termination. Your lack in getting the investment reports done on time have caused us to miss out on several investment opportunities. Our clients pay a lot of money to keep us in charge of their finances, and it's not fair to them. After you received your second written warning, I thought you were going to turn around and actually improve your performance and review what we discussed in our meetings. But instead, you continue to decline. I have made multiple attempts to improve your performance, but you didn't make any attempts to change at all, and I can't force you to make these changes. With your performance these past 4 months comes a very big decision on my behalf. The decision is final, and you are fired from Adams & Company Investments. You will be given a severance package, and I would now like the HR team to discuss with you.
So what's going to happen is a severance package is pay and benefits employees receive, then they leave the employment at a company. Like Dante stated here, you will be receiving one. In addition to your regular pay remaining, you will also receive an additional payment for your month in service. This includes paid time off, vacation time, and a holiday pay. Do you understand this package?
Yes, I do. Will I receive a copy of it?
Your copy of this package and everything stated is right here for you to keep. Now I'd like to open up this time in the meeting for any questions.
I would like to know when my stuff will be removed from my office.
That was the next topic in this meeting. I ask that after this meeting, you please go over your work area and remove any of your stuff. Our HR team will make sure all items are removed and boxes are in the print room for you to use. I would like to inform you of a human resource outplacement center 20 to 25 minutes away. This service is provided by us to support employees who are exiting jobs.
Thank you for making me aware of this. I'm definitely going to reach out to them and use it to the best of my advantage.
You're welcome. Now it's time for our HR team to escort you to your desk. Pack up your belongings and exit the firm.
All right, take a seat.
Very excited for this meeting. What's the news?
So we're just gonna make this fast. Basically, you've been really sucking at this job lately, and we're gonna have to axe you. So you're fired.
I'm fired.
Yeah, you're
I
fired.
work very hard. I'm always mowing the greens.
Not really. You're late all the time, and you just like don't care about this job, and like you're like you nap. He's caught you napping like a lot of times. So yeah.
I need this job though. I have a family.
Does anybody? I don't care. Bye. Okay, I can see you out. You can get your shit. Ed, come on in. Take a seat, please. All right. So the reason I called you in today is to talk about your performance at work. It's been seriously lacking ever since I hired you about 3 months ago, and it's been a real issue. When you started working here, you agreed to specific terms and rules that you'd abide by, and you have been lacking seriously in those departments. For starters, you show up late to work all the time, and you're consistently without notice. I have right here everything, all your times that you have come in late due to the over the last month. Specifically, in the last month, you were late 8 days, and you just didn't even show up for 5 of them. I'd like to know what you have to say about that.
Well, I don't have a car, so if I can't get a ride, then I can't make it in some days. That's not my fault.
Okay, but when you agreed to this job, you agreed to be here on time and stated that you could manage that. And it's not even just that. Mike here has seen you multiple times not working and being on your cell phone around the course. I've also talked with other employees who say that you don't pull your weight, and when you get sent out to do tasks together, and when you get sent out by yourself, it takes you way too long to complete your tasks. And these are serious issues that we rely on speed and efficiency to keep up with this place. We don't have a huge crew of guys for anyone to slack off, and if the golfers see you, or God forbid the owner, sees you slacking off, then we have worse consequences for everyone. These are real issues that have been told about, that I've told you about multiple times, and it's apparent that you just don't want to listen. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you go. Please clean out your locker and head home.
You're firing me? I don't believe this.
Yes, I am. This really shouldn't be a surprise for you all that much. We could both see this coming. Besides, you already have another job that you work as well, and obviously prioritize that more than this one. It's not like you care for this job that much. It's just a way to make some extra money for you. But I will mail you your last check when it comes out.
But I need the money to help pay for my kids. I have a wife, I have an ex-wife, and child support.
Sorry, but this decision is final. Please collect your things and leave. Mike here will escort you out.
Wow, okay then. This job sucks anyway.
Have a seat. Alright, so listen, as we've talked about before, your sales just haven't been meeting company standards. It's been 6 months now, and you really haven't responded to anything I've said, so I'm gonna fire you. Moving forward, you're not a member of this company.
What?
And well, your sales are off. You're not a salesman. This isn't cut out for you. Hopefully, you can find something you enjoy. Today's your last day. You're gonna be leaving the offices this morning. I can believe it. It's been 6 months and you haven't sold anything.
Terrible job.
So
But why?
you're a bad employee, and this job is not for you.
Wow. When do people can be so mean? I don't want to work here. This is the treatment I get.
Good day, sir.
I'm out of
Hi, Jason. Thanks for coming in. Have a seat.
Oh, of course. What is it you want to discuss?
Well, I brought you in here along with your mentor from the last 4 weeks. As we discussed in our last meeting, your performance hasn't been meeting company standards since you started here, and that was almost 6 months ago.
Yes, and after each time we have met, I've been working to improve my sales.
When we last met, we discussed partnering you up with Joe, one of our lead sales members, so that you go through a hands-on retraining process in hopes that you'd be comfortable to perform as needed. We discussed at those times that the company could not afford to keep you on our payroll if you couldn't meet these expectations. It had been stated in our last few meetings that failure to improve after these final chances would result in termination. I've been working very closely with Joe to monitor this process and to make sure that you would respond accordingly. To be completely candid with you, your performance has not improved. I was looking for hard work and noticeable improvement. From the reports from Joe and what I've seen as your manager, you've not been able to conduct yourself as an efficient and sales-driven employee. You know that this is what we look for on our team, and since you can't meet these expectations or the minimum requirements, I've decided your terminations are our last option. I want you to know that this decision is final, and that's the reason I brought you in here today.
Well, to be honest, I am surprised. I thought that my training was going well, and I made a point to make my hard work evident. I was expecting the last time we met to be a turning point. I felt like it was, and I am now left feeling disappointed in myself.
Moving forward, I'd like to let you know that our HR team is going to meet with you after this meeting. They're going to finalize your separation from the company, any remaining pay or severance. They'll help you out with some outplacement. I also need to let you know that your company email and access to any online accounts has been removed. John and I are going to walk down to the HR office with you and help in moving some of your things out during the security check. I hope moving forward from this, you find a new position somewhere else that's better suited to you and that you can develop a passion for it. I wish you the best.